Hey guys, Nova here. I wanted to go over what you can do with the bouncer jet boots. For jet boots, you have a lot of options. The jet boots have access to technique attacks, flexibility on counter ability, mobility, range, and gap closures. Each of jet boots' photoners have different variations, including its normal attacks. But moving forward, of course we have the three main photoners that jet boots have. Spinning Gust, which lets you kick vertically while closing in on your enemy. The second variation to this performs a finishing kick, launching enemies away from you. Violent Gale is a series of horizontal kicks you can move freely while performing this attack. And the second variation to this is a finishing blow kick that will also push you backward. And Fierce Wave shoots two vertical shockwaves that will fly towards the enemy. The second shockwave will stay for like 1 second and then will go away. The second variation to this is that you will shoot a wide horizontal shockwave that will do some DPS on enemies in range. And to perform the second variation attacks, all you have to do is hold the PA attack corresponding to it. All of the second variations of each PA will consume more PP as you perform them. But if you charge the Jet Sweep Jolt passive and use it after activation, the second variations of each PA will be reduced by a lot, allowing you to spam more second variations consuming less PP. Some of you may or may not have noticed the shielded defense when pulling off the second variations of your Photonards. This is a good defensive tool if you're going up attacking at close range at the boss, but you need to really time those variation attacks or you'll get punished. I've slowed down the clips so you can get a clear view of it. There's a small window that the shield will be active, but after the variation visual attacks are up to its halfway point in the middle of the PA, the shield is gone and you'll be vulnerable. So here I am doing the first variation of the Violent Gale PA, and then as soon as I start the second variation of this PA, a tiny shield will appear blocking the incoming damage you would have received. It is pretty hard to notice as the battle is very fast paced, which it blends in with the effects of attacks. Here's another one with the Violent Gale PA. You can see the shield right below my character as Bujin does a leap attack. And here's a third one using the Spinning Gust PA entering the second variation of it. The shield is applied at the moment when you unleash it. Each of these photoners will build up your elemental state if you use a technique. The ring will glow around your legs, letting you know that the passive is active. For example, if you use a wind technique, the wind element will be added to your Photonards and the ring around your legs will show its color, which is green, corresponding to the element you use. Dark is purple and light is yellow. We also have Jet Boot's special normal attack. This also requires the Jet Attack Extra linked with the Jet Intensity passive that can be found at the bottom of the Bouncer skill tree. This allows you to hold down the normal attack button to unleash a barrage of kicks that will increase in attack speed on each hit, following up with a deadly axe kick. There is a huge drawback to this though, as you can be interrupted and lose that combo. Or if you're in the middle of the combo and you somehow miss the next attack following up, you will lose it and will have to restart. The best chance to do this is when the bosses are downed. That way they are unable to move and is stunned for quite some time, and you will not get interrupted and able to pull off the full combo completely without hassle, letting you deal bonus damage. You can also charge the Jet Sweep Jolt active faster this way as well, as you can go from a fresh empty bar to a full bar with just one full combo. Jet Boot's weapon action is a counter that has the ability to gap close on each successful counter. You'll shoot a small shockwave and you can follow up with a normal attack to close in on the enemy. You can also use the weapon action to counter multiple hits simultaneously, like Dido's laser, Bujin's multi-slash attack, or Renisvera's laser DPS attack. The Jet Boot's weapon action makes the weapon more flexible in terms of countering and mobility, and is why I would recommend using this tactic instead of sidestepping with the Jet Boots. Now, Jet Boots also have access to techniques. Jet Boots have the ability to gap close after every technique casted. The character will glow purple with a shining glimmer of light. Once that pops up, you can press the normal attack button and you will close up on your enemy. The range of the gap closure is pretty big too, so it's worth it. Unlike Force Attacker, the Jet Boots have faster mobility when charging techniques. You can cover some ground to avoid taking damage while charging up your techniques. And if you learn the perks for the 3 new elements, the jet boots can apply those with its built-in photon arts instead of constantly casting techs like Force and Tekker does. In terms of combo, it's really preference. There's no specific way that you should follow for optimal damage output. The way I like to play it is, if I'm attacking from afar, I would close in on the enemy, which we have a lot of options to either cast a tech and wait for the purple shine, which can also cover vertical ground as well, or use the spinning gust PA, as that is also a gap closure PA. And if I'm attacking from up close, I could use the Violent Gale's second variant PA to attack and push myself back. I could either use techniques to attack from a distance, or use the Fierce Wave PA, second variant or not, to apply some DPS and close in with the spinning gust PA. This is my way of being able to keep up the DPS regardless of distance, whether I'm up close or from afar. Since Bouncer can really cover a lot of ground on its own, being able to gap close on a successful weapon action counter, a technique timed attack, or the spinning gust photoner. And if you perform the normal attack combo, it is better to do that when enemies are downed. It will not give you iframes and you'll be vulnerable if you attack while the enemies are attacking back. But yeah, I hope this video helps you improve your jet boots gameplay. If there's anyone who's curious of what jet boots are capable of, feel free to share this with your friends if they're interested in playing jet boots. And if you have any questions about jet boots, feel free to comment below. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you're curious with. I don't deal with damage jets and all that jazz because the end result is to enjoy what the class is given, regardless of damage output. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you all had a great Christmas and Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the next one.